beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Trisha Penn Jackson. I'm a licensed real estate agent in New York City, and I also write a fashion and lifestyle blog called feastandfashion.com. Here on my channel, we talk about fashion, we talk about lifestyle, we talk about travel, and we sprinkle in a little bit of real estate. So if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button to become a member of our tribe. Please hit that notification button so you know when these videos drop, and please give this video a huge thumbs up to tell YouTube that you liked it. All right, so this video is a labor of love because this is the second time I'm filming it. I filmed it once and unfortunately it was, I don't know what's going on with my camera, but because in my last video it was also like this a little bit, but it was blurring, the focus was not there. So I'm doing it again, but it's cool because I am obsessed with the subject matter, so it doesn't matter. I am sharing with you guys my updated fall slash winter shoe collection, and New York is New Yorking as always. I don't know if you guys can hear that because actually I have my mic on and I'm using my DJI, which gives me a little bit better sound, so I can hear it, but I don't know if you guys can hear it when I'm talking to you. But anyway, we are talking about shoes today, my favorite subject. You guys know I'm a shoe girl. I love a good shoe, and I'm sharing some of my favorites with you guys, and also just sharing with you some of the categories that I feel like you should have in your closet if you are a shoe girl too or a fashion girly too. So we're gonna stop rambling and we're gonna jump right into it. The first types of shoes that I'm going to show you are flats or flatter type of shoes. Not two of these aren't like flat to the ground, but they are my flats when it comes to winter fall shoes. So let me start. First one being these babies. These are some lug sole loafers that I got a couple years ago from Zara when I was in Paris. Crazy story behind these. My feet, the shoes that I was wearing, I can't even remember what they were. I think they were like some sandals or something that I had, and they were super uncomfortable. I decided to walk around this, Paris with these super uncomfortable sandals on, and had to run into Zara and ended up getting these. And I'm so happy that I do because they are now a workhorse in my wardrobe. Not only does the lug heel give it a nice, it gives it a nice cushion, obviously, when you're walking in the city, and it's very comfortable in the city. But when the elements hit, when it's snowing, when it's raining, having that lug sole actually gives you like a buffer between your shoes. So these are actually my go-to rain shoes. They are faux leather, so they're able to be in the rain and stuff like that. So I just love them so much. I never thought that I would be a lug shoe kind of girl, but obviously, even though it's a lug shoe, it's still a loafer, and it has this fun, metal and gunmetal detail at the top. People love these. Every time I wear these, people are like, these shoes are so cute. And they are actually quite heavy too. As I was holding this, I did arms today at the gym. My arms are getting tired, so love those. Highly recommend having at least a pair of those in your wardrobe. A pair of loafers for sure. I have these, and I have my Chanel loafers. They have like a little bit of a heel, but I got those in Paris. I mean, not in Paris actually. I got those in south of France in Nice on my last trip this past summer. But I am in the market for a pair of Jordan Gucci loafers and a pair of the Princeton loafers. I know everybody had those back in the day, blah, blah, but I think that they are a timeless shoe, and so much so that these are my next shoes. These are also Gucci. These are not, I can't remember the name of these, to be honest with you, but these are literally my go-to, so much so that you can see the wear there. I actually had to get these resoled. They, also the tip was actually redone too in leather. My cobbler did that because I've worn these shoes out. I love that they have, the gold and then this strap, which gives you that silver detail. They are flat. These are flat. And as a person with flat feet, they are not the best for your feet. But do I care? No. I'm really bad. I have really bad feet, and I'm not really good to them. Don't be like me. Be good to your feet. Sometimes I really wish that I could wear an insert in these, at least to give me a little bit comfort. But these shoes, even though I have super skinny feet, you can see They are very, very, this toe box, look how slender it is. It's so skinny. So if I were to put a insert in there, I feel like it would make these a little too small. So I don't put an insert in them unless they make a really super, super thin one, but I haven't found one yet. So any recommendations, let me know in the description. And of course, also, let me know in the comments, but also know that any of these shoes that are still available will be in the description below. The next type of shoe, and this also kind of bleeds into the next category, but these are some combat boots. These are Dolce Vita, and it's their Clear brand. You know how brands have like their little offshoot, but it's Clear by Dolce Vita. And I got these boots a couple years ago as well. A lot of my shoes are I didn't buy too many new shoes this year. Actually, I was really good this year, to be honest with you. You'll see in my my end of year best buys, best review. But yeah, these boots are them. They also have that lugged kind of sole to them, but I love a combat boot. These are another, cold weather staple that keep you warm. I absolutely love them. I think they're super comfortable, and I got these because I felt like they were a little bit more chic and a little bit more refined than some of the boots that I was seeing, like the Balenciaga ones and stuff like that were so on trend at the time when I got these. And I was just like, I do not like how big it looks. I have skinny feet, but they are long, so anything that's super, super chunky is obviously going to make my feet look bigger. And I'm not necessarily into that. So these were it, and I love them and highly recommend you get a nice pair, and I will link some of my fave shoes from each category also in the description. Okay, moving right along, we are going to talk about ankle boots, lower than a knee boots, really, I should say. So the first one I think you should have in a wardrobe is actually a nude pair. And this is mine, which is fun and whimsical to a certain extent. These I got from Jonathan Simkai. I got it at the sample sale, and they were the only boots that they had there, and they were in my size, so of course I grabbed them like that. I paid a really good price for these, these were like $100, and they retail for quite a bit more than that. So love that. I got that, and I like how fun this is. It's like, a shoe within a shoe. They are super comfortable, except for the fact that my they rub a little on the side, but I just need to put like a little corn pad on my toe and I'll be a-okay. The heel height is a really great height for being able to walk around, for me at least, during the day. I love to wear a heel. You guys know most of my shoes are actually heels. That's why I only showed you 3 pairs of flats or flaters. And then I have, of course, my sneakers, which I did not include in this video because sneakers are all year round to me. Like all of my sneakers, there's no winter sneaker to me, so or fall sneaker to me, so I didn't really add those. But yeah, these are my nude pair, and I also recommend having a white pair. I don't know what the aversion to white shoes, or this is actually really light cream. This is not really white or like bone white. I do have a pair of booties. I couldn't show you everything, but I do have a pair of Parenza Schooler booties that are white as well. But I wanted to show you these because these are super fun. They are also my most expensive pair of shoes in my collection. These are from Fendi, and they are the Fendi First boots. They were the first iteration, first colorway, everything when these boots came out. Now they have this boot in a black, they have brown. They also have the ones with the pointy toe. So they've definitely mixed it up. I would love a pointy toe one, but I feel like it's redundant to have a heel that is like, has that similar one. But maybe. These shoes, I do have to say, if you ever thought or was thinking about getting them, are super comfortable. They are so comfortable. I highly recommend, again, another heavy shoe because this is actual metal, but comfortability wise, I wear these for hours and no issues, except for my bunion because that's another thing. But in general, they don't make your feet hurt. Next up on the list are some more like rugged, and actually these, I wanted to say that these were my designer boots, but those, I mean, I just showed you Fendi and those are also designer. But these are some of my favorite in my collection, and I stock them like a crazy person for years before I actually got them. And you guys would have seen when I got these, and I've shown them before on the channel. These are my Louis Vuitton Lorette boots. I first saw them in real life, not online, but in real life in Soho on this lady walking, and she just looked so chic and fabulous. I was like, I need those boots in my life. And eventually got them, and I got them in Paris, so they were significantly cheaper than they would have been if I bought them here, but still love them. They wear so well in that there's not a lot of sign of wear on these, and I've actually worn these tons of times. I've already gotten my cost per wear for these because I've had them for 2 years now, 2.5 years. No. Yeah, 2.5. No, this is going on my third year. So this is on my third year having them. So my third winter and fall having these, and I wear them out because they go with a lot of things. The colorway is great. They give me that both black and brown element, and I love them. Super comfortable as well. I can highly recommend. The only thing about those boots are that they are more for I would say, slender foot. I'm sorry, my girls with wide feet. These are not the shoes. These are not the boots for you. There may be some other boots from Louis Vuitton that work a little bit better, but these are very slim. Even as a person who has very slim feet, if I wear a thick sock, they get uncomfortable. So I try to wear my thinner socks, but it's okay even in the winter because these actually are insulated. It's full suede, full leather, and a rubber sole. So I have no issues with the cold in that regard. Okay, so the next boots are actually a printed boot. I really wanted to share with you guys like a more colorful boot, and I realized that I don't got any, which is terrible because I love me some color. I have been gravitating a little bit more towards like more neutral black and whites and stuff like that, but I love color. I have tons of color in my wardrobe, and I have tons of colorful sandals and heels and stuff like that. But boot wise, your girl is very lacking. I have tons of black and a couple of like nudes, and I mean in browns and stuff, but very, very limited on black. But I do have these snakeskin ones and I love them. So these are from La Randall. I got them on super sale, actually going out of business sale for Neiman Marcus when it was here in New York, and got a really great deal on these. I love these shoes. They're super comfortable. You'll notice that a lot of especially my ankle boots have like a thicker heel, and they're usually like 2.5, 3 inches tall. So like the perfect height to be able to walk around in and not be uncomfortable. Yes, I like to wear high heels, but I also don't like them to be uncomfortable. So these are definitely it. The leather feel, the feel on them is great. I do believe that this is actually really, really leather. But this part does this little stretch thing, which is kind of cool. Like, I guess if you have like a thicker calf or a thicker ankle, that these would be really, really great. Highly recommend La Randall shoes. This is not my first pair. I've had a couple of pairs over the years, and I really find that their shoes are super comfortable, and they're at a good enough price point mid-wise where you actually get quality, because these are over 5 years old now. Like, these are like 6 years old now. You get enough, and look at the heel, and I wear them. I have a picture. I could pop in a picture of me wearing these. Love them so much. Really, really great boot to have in your collection. And last, but certainly not least, in the ankle booty section of this video are these babies. And these are some of my favorite looking shoes and favorite comfortability shoes. but they have a defect. And I've shared that with you guys already. But I had to get this heel. You see this little piece here? This piece came off. These are from the Attico, by the way. And mind you, all of these shoes, except for my Fendi First, which are a size 40, and my Lothar Randall, which are a size 10 and a half, are 41, which is my regular size. I'm a size 10 in like American sizes, and a size 41 European sizes / French sizes or whatever. And I don't know why Fendi, I'm a 40. That shoe fit me perfectly, so I don't know. But anyway, this shoe's from the Attico, and this heel came off. I got my cobbler to fix it, and they did not fix it properly. So I am going to try to take it to another cobbler to see if I can get that heel fixed. Honestly, when I did wear these, because I've worn them 3 times since I've gotten them. Yes, they're a little wrinkled up, but that's what happens with leather shoes. They were super comfortable, and they're just so chic. They're such a chic shoe for like walking around, just that little peak of like a angular heel. I really hope that I can eventually get these fixed because I really like them. I haven't reached out to the Attico about it. I really probably should do that. But we'll see. Okay. Next up are tall boots and thigh highs. I only have one pair of thigh high boots like in my collection, so that's gonna be really short. So I just kind of mix them together. Okay. So I have to preemptively say that a lot of my tall boots are actually from H&M. I've gotten really, really lucky over the years and gotten some really great boots. And I say over the years because I have some boots, which I'm about to show you, that I have in 2 colors, that I've had for years, at least 6 years in my wardrobe, and they're from H&M. These ones, again, same kind of block, chunky heel, nice pointed toe. Every time I wear these, people ask me where I got them from. They are obviously faux leather, but they have been a workhorse in my wardrobe for years. I love these shoes. They're so comfortable. Usually on a day-to-day when I'm going to work or if I'm going somewhere. If I'm going somewhere, I like gravitate and try to figure out like what shoe I'm gonna wear. It's usually either this guy or this guy. Like I said, I like them so much that I got them in both of the colors, and I'm so happy that I did. They were super affordable. Anytime that I post about H&M, and I'll try to do it a little bit more often in like my little YouTube stories, please do not walk, run and go and get it, because I have had such great luck and such great and have gotten some really great boots from them. So those are 2. You guys have seen that burgundy kind of oxblood colored pair that I've had. I wanted to show you guys that one in this video too, but actually just took those to the cobbler because that heel is actually like a regular kind of more of a stiletto heel, but it's short, so it's not that long. But the heel cap fell off, and I mentioned that to you guys before. Sometimes you got to get these, cheaper shoes like resoled and, put the heel caps done. But I feel like that's a small price to pay to have a shoe that is super comfortable, super good looking, and also that you can have for a long time. So I don't mind that much. It was like $20. It was literally $20. And I think I paid for those shoes, I think that they were like $50. So now I'm invested in them at $70, but I've already worn them like 6 times. So now it's only, the shoes are only $10. They were $10 per wear almost at this point. So happy about those. And happy about these that I've also been wearing like crazy. Again, not a crazy high heel. I think these are about 3 inches. But they're not super stiletto-y, so they're still very comfortable. And I love these boots because they have like a pointed but squared off toe, which makes them unique. The brown is beautiful, and they reach actually past my knee, which is a really great it's just a really great addition to my collection, because as a taller girl and with someone who has longer legs, it's sometimes hard to find boots that will reach up to your knee or beyond your knee. So these, I love that I love these for that. I also love this like texture that they have, like a croc snake-ish kind of texture. And of course the brown color, you cannot go wrong. They just are so great. And these are a recent, just like those other boots, these are a recent purchase from H&M. I actually did post these ones in my YouTube like stories. I mean, not stories, or my little page where I can give you like a little blurb. And these then sold out like in 2 seconds. So you gotta be quick when you see these things, because they go very, very quickly. All right, so beyond having a nude pair of tall boots and a black pair of tall boots, and now I have a dark brown as well that I just showed you. You also need a suede pair of tall boots, and these are mine, which I am obsessed with. You guys saw when I got these that I got them from the Cult Guy sample sale, the last size in my size, which when that happens, it just makes my heart like flutter, because it's very hard for me to find shoes in my size in general. And usually if like I'll see a shoe, especially designer, and it's like super expensive, I'm like, all right, let me save up for this. By the time I save up for it and try to get it, child, they are already sold out of 41. So to have them at a sample sale is like a rarity, but I love them. These are really, really beautiful. They have this really fun heel, super comfortable. They're almost, this is like an inch and a half. So it's almost like being onto the ground, but very, very cute. Again, another pointed squared off toe, which is cute. And of course, like the Western trends are kind of in right now. You guys know I'm not really into Western, but if I wanted to, I have a suede pair of boots. Of course, these are 100% suede. They are real. They're real suede, and they are comfortable, and I highly recommend them. I actually saw that Code Gaia kind of makes them, almost on a regular basis every season. So I'll link them in the description so that you guys can shop if you are interested. Okay, next up are my thigh-high boots. These, which you can't even see the whole thing in one setting. Oh, you can see them like this. These are from the brand Coperni. It's a French brand, and I'm obsessed with them. I love this little bridged heel. I do have to complain because they are not, even though the heel is not high, for some reason there's some level of uncomfortability. I don't know if it's just that, it's like a skinny shoe or something, but they're not the most comfortable. They're also not real leather, which was news to me when I got them. I was just like, these are expensive pleather shoes. I do think they do make like a calf size one. The one that goes up to your, sorry, not a calf size. They make one that goes to your knee, like a just to the knee boot that would look like this. And those are actually real leather, and they are very similar price point. But anyway, I still love them. Here you can see they say Coperni Paris. A really great shoe, and they are a statement. This part, of course, is like a kind of stretchy, so it does do a really good job at staying up. So I'm happy about that, at least that I have a thigh-high boot that will stay up on my thighs. Okay, so next up, we're gonna talk about my fancy shoes. Obviously, the winter and fall comes like balls and holidays and all that stuff. So a lot of these shoes I will wear during the holidays because it just makes sense. The first up, these are like a classic in my wardrobe. I've had them for about 5 years now. So they're definitely tried and true. And they are these babies from Amina Muaddi. I love these bow details. Every time I wear these shoes, I feel like I am in the Wizard of Oz. but with my ruby slippers, but I'm obsessed. I've worn them, obviously, these are a good Valentine's Day shoe and all that stuff too, but they just scream to me Christmas. They have like this loose side heel. Of course, this part, the sole and like this little, like this toe box area are leather, but everything else is like plastic. An expensive plastic shoe, another one. But I love them. The only qualms that I have is actually something that a lot of people mention is that these straps do not stay up on your ankle. They and it's not even like a warped over time kind of thing. They've just always been that way, and there's no way to adjust them. So it's like they'll just come down sometimes. The best that I can do is just like not wear tights or stockings when I do, but I actually just wore these to an event, and I'll show you the picture, and I had stockings on. So it's kind of hard not to do that. But anyway, if you are in the market for a Mina Muad'Dib, I would recommend. Comfortability wise, really great. Again, I wore them to that event and was walking around doing my thing, had no issues. So love these as well. Next up, these are some fun holiday shoes, which again are comfortable, even though they are a super popular shoe and a lot of people associate them with Sex and the City. Of course, I'm talking about these Manolo Blahnik Hangisi. I do not have the blue pair that's like the classic Carrie shoe. I thought this was a little bit more me, this like neon pink color. So that's why I decided to get them in this color. But I am obsessed with them. Have no complaints, no notes. These are super comfortable to me. I saw another creator actually mention and said that they were not, but to me, these are comfortable. They are about 3.5 inches high, maybe 4 inches high, but super comfortable, super sturdy. I've worn them quite a few times since I've had them. I've had them for quite a while. The only thing, of course, as it being a suede shoe, if you don't pay attention, you might get them damaged, and they are a lighter color. So that is something that you have to pay attention to. But during the holidays, like, there is nothing better. I actually think that I'm going to wear these on Monday to my company's holiday party. I was not digging my nose just now. I had an itch, right? I had an itch right there. I just realized how crazy that probably looked. But anyway, I have a holiday party coming up on the Monday. So I might pull these babies out because they are always a hit. They're always a fan favorite. Next up, these are some new additions to my wardrobe, and I'm already obsessed, but, there's a big but. And I think that it's just because I hadn't worn like heels, high heels in a long time, so my feet had to get adjusted to being at this angle for a while. When I first wore these, I've only worn them once. And that's these beautiful full suede Ferragamo heels. These I'm obsessed with. I love this wedge shape. These wedges are the sexiest wedges like known to man. They are super beautiful. I will say that if you have a wider foot, that these are wide foot friendly, because this right here is pretty wide, actually, so much so that I have a little space in there, which it really helps out my bunion. So it's actually good for me. But yeah, these shoes are super, super sexy. They are not as comfortable. This heel is probably about a 5-inch heel. It's about the same length as my head, so it's a pretty tall heel. It's a pretty tall heel, but I cannot stress how sexy and how good they look. And of course, suede is definitely a winter, fall material. So, I mean, you can wear suede whenever you want to wear suede, because I actually wore these in the summer when I wore them. But they are more like suede. You just see suede more in the winter because it's a warmer material. And I'm obsessed. Really, really cute shoes. Really fun. Love them so much. Highly recommend. And then we have one pair of... So with the special, like special events shoes, what I would say and what I would recommend is having a red pair, obviously, because like it's the season. Even if you don't celebrate Christmas or whatever, it's still the color of the season. Like red and green during the holidays. It's just festive. And then of course a nice sparkly pair like my Hangisis, a sexy black pair, always, 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 always. And then this one, which is which I'm gonna call my metallic for right now. I do have some bijou heels from Gianvito Rossi that I could have also showed you, but I feel like you guys seen those and these are fun. You have seen these too, but I love them. They are from Renee Calvilla. I have not worn these yet though. I got these at the sample sale. They have this fun gunmetal colored serpentine up the top, and it's pebbled leather, brown and tan leather. I say these are metallic in that one, this is sparkly silver, and then of course you have the fun gunmetal silver detailing on the side with the sparkles. But you definitely need a metallic pair of shoes when it comes to the holidays. And if it's not just like an accent of metallic, the whole shoe could be metallic. A silver, that is something I want to invest in my own wardrobe. I have a pair of silver boots, like all silver. I got it from Zara a couple years ago, full, actually real leather, and I love them. I'm gonna call them my space boots because obviously silver space boots just go. But I would like a pair of heels. I have gold, like I said, I have my gold bijou, Gianvito Rossi, but I would love like a silver pair of shoes, even though I'm not necessarily a silver girl. You just need, in the holidays, you need a little sparkle. So that is my last shoe. And yeah, this was really fun. I really enjoy showing you guys stuff. Next up are coats, because again, a girl loves a coat. As I'm talking to you, one coat closet here, one coat closet right here behind me. So I have some really good ones to share. And again, as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.